Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the way to start your week, the Sunday Rise, presented to you by the Sideline Junkies Podcast Network. It's me, it's the big guy KG, joined off screen by the gentleman Jack. He's indisposed right now. The correspondent is joining us. What's happening?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
Good. Wanted to hop in and say hi. It's been a minute.
Glad you did. And then we're joined by this gentleman who came on last night. Let me tell you, if you didn't watch the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs last night, I don't know, the Midnight Rider put on the Midnight Rider persona and went full Midnight Rider. And you know, when he goes full Midnight Rider, it's going to be an epic show. He came in and he did his damn thing with the Sideline Junkies Saturday Night WrestleManiacs.
KJ.
Yes, sir.
If I can interrupt you for a moment, because last night, the Midnight Rider decided to do it the only way he could do it and go one-on-one with the Nubian Sumo. He took his time and his place, and then I went to sleep and I woke up and I had God on my right side and the devil on my left, and Jesus was in the background, and he couldn't figure out why I lived in this place called God's third greatest creation. But as I looked at God, he understood. And he said, you know what? I called him the Messiah. And I looked at the devil, and he looked at me, and he was pleased with my being and my space that I operated in. And this morning when I woke up, I came to this place. And there's only one other name outside of Midnight Rider that somebody can call me. It's simple. So with that being said, there's only one place and one thing we can do. You can't take it no higher than being with the Midnight Rider. Besides being the epitome. And if that's what you're going to do, that's what you got to live in. You got to be brave and bold. Now, this is only happens one time. This is a one-time thing because I can't pull this persona out being the epitome. Good morning, folks. This is a Sunday Rise. There's no better way to start your week off than with the Midnight Rider, a.k.a. the epitome. Welcome, folks.
I ain't even mad at you.
What an entrance, dude. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Like I'm speechless, which doesn't happen too often. You know, that's been in his mind for years.
No. Honestly, that happened this morning. Like at 5:45 this morning. Honestly, every step I took this morning was like, yo, I even like looked outside at the snow, and I was doing like this monologue, and I was doing it in this voice and in that tone and in that thought process. So yeah. So
you're feeling it. I can't wait to get these picks from you on these games.
Yo,
I'm riding with you.
We got a show to go on, man. We gotta make this thing happen. I hope Tim is in the comments because we gotta definitely talk about the Steelers and their hiring. We got a lot of stuff to cover this morning, and it might not all be on the banners, but this gonna be off the cuff today. So KG, take it away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the show.
No, it's okay because I got a few things I wanted to touch on at the start of the show as well. Jeff Rickard checking in saying, "What's up, fellas? What's happening?" That coach. I guess we'll do the sad part first. We lost a football legend, John Brody, over the weekend. I think Thursday the 23rd. It was after the show. For those of you that are too young, John Brody was drafted 3rd overall in 57, and he actually was the heir apparent to the great Y.A. Tittle in San Francisco. Played with the 49ers from 57 to 73. Most valuable player in 70, NFL comeback player of the year in 65. He was All-Pro twice, 2 Pro Bowls, led the league in passing in 2 years, touchdowns, 3 years, and leading in passing yards, completion leader twice, rating leader once, and in the San Francisco 49ers Hall of Fame. His number 12 is retired, and he's a college football Hall of Fame. He is in the NFL Hall of Very Good. So I don't know if you gentlemen are familiar with the work of John Brodie.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit on Brodie. I remember him as a senior PGA Tour player. Like after he played football, he played golf professionally with the over 50 group, and he also was a commentator, guys, for golf and football from time to time. Didn't have a long stint doing that, but I don't remember him playing so much, right? But he did play golf at Stanford, and he did after his playing career was over. He did play on the senior PGA Tour, which I don't think too many people could say that. So, yeah.
You know what? That's crazy because he has a PGA Tour champion. He got 1 professional win.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say what the professional win is. I'm trying to find that now. It don't say what it is, but he appeared in the U.S. Open twice, missing the cut in 59 and 81. He earned a total of $735,000, and he had 1 win and 12 top 10 finishes in his golf career. So that's a career right there. But this is one of those things where you had to learn about the past before you can learn about the future.
Right.
So I had to learn about John Brodie and Y.A. Tittle growing up before I could learn about anybody new. So it was a quote that Roger Staubach had. They did a practice. I think it was one of those practices where he had took leave from the Navy to go practice with the Cowboys. And, he was running around and Tom Landry was giving him all these instructions. And John Brodie asked him, he said, what was all that? He said, he gives us points that we have to look for on every play. And, you have to look at this and got to look at that and da-da-da-da. And John Brodie was like, man, fuck all that. Just go out there and throw the damn ball and win the damn game. That was it.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
Show, baby.
Yes, sir.
I don't have much on Brodie, so it's all you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Very good.
Well, we'll kick it back. Something happened last night. Let me throw everybody on the side. Because something happened last night that I was very happy for, very proud of. Where's my side piece at? Where's that? I don't see it. Oh, there you go.
You don't see your side.
They retired. Number 1 for Derrick Rose in Chicago last night. And all the stars came out, all his former teammates, everybody came out last night to honor the one that they call Pooh, Chicago legend. It's said that Michael Jordan has requested that his number 1 banner hang next to his. And I think it's only right. And this only the 5th number that's been retired by Chicago. You have number 4 for Jerry Sloan, number 10 for Bob Love, of course, number 23 for Michael Jordan, number 33 for Scottie Pippen, and now number 1 for Derrick Rose. So this is an excellent honor. And as a Bulls fan and a big Derrick Rose fan, this means a lot. Not just to the city, but to the fan base, because Derrick Rose is one of those players that never had any haters in Chicago. I'm talking Pete. When he got traded, people boo-hoo cried. Hello, I'm people. So I thought that was an excellent thing last night. You gentlemen got anything on that?
Yeah. Actually, Keith, you want to go first? Go ahead. Before I engage.
Yeah, I mean, his play on the court's documented. I just wanted to just give an opinion of mine on Derrick Rose. As a player, to me, he seemed sort of reclusive and held back and reserved when it came to the media and things like that, especially early kind of his career, but the man he's become now, you see how he spoke at his ceremony yesterday and how much his family loves him and cared for him, and how reciprocal those relationships are. It just seems like to me he's grown as a man from being, he was the youngest NBA MVP, right? Ever.
Yes. 22.
So, yeah, I mean, his play was exceptional. Obviously, he had some injuries too that hindered 2 full years pretty much for him. But I'm as impressed with his ascendance as a man, to be honest. Matt Ryder?
No, Jack can go ahead before I go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I caught that on replay last night. I'm glad I did. I actually didn't see many of the tributes or the roasting of Derrick Rose, in which some of them did. I thought it was pretty funny. But to hear Derrick stand up and let people know that you were appreciated, you weren't overlooked, it wasn't unfelt love, I thought that was awesome. I mean, he had a big list to go down, and then his mama sitting there, dude. God, man, couldn't nothing make you any more proud to have your mama down there while you getting your jersey up in the rafters in Chicago State and in the arena. I got goosebumps right now just thinking about that, man. That's, And then he told that story about how he wanted to thank his mama for not aborting. Excuse me, I don't like talking like that because it's not something I like to talk about, but his mama was having a hard time already with 3 boys. Single mama. And in the streets of Chicago, So there was a possibility there might not have been a Derrick Rose. But she found the strength and the will to move on and decided to carry this child to term, and look who it ended up being, one of the greatest basketball players in Chicago history. And I don't just mean Chicago Bulls. I mean Chicago basketball, period. Yeah, I wasn't a humongous Derrick Rose fan, but I respect what he did, fellas. And I know that's KG squad, so I respect Derrick Rose, and I'm proud and happy for him. Go ahead, Fresh Cut.
When it comes to the city of Chicago, there are people that are the standard. There's Benji and there's Derrick Rose. And for Derrick Rose to be recognized last night was a beautiful thing. But as a basketball fan, and I'm not a big Chicago person, but I feel like Chicago basketball has been cheated twice. Once by us not realizing the magic that is Benji, and then for injuries to cut short what was and what would be Derrick Rose's career. We don't know what we would have, and we don't even know the possibilities. This man came in and stole the shine from LeBron James, the guy that everybody considers the GOAT. He stole his sunshine. He made it hard for that man to exist in this world. And for us to be cut short and be cheated of that destiny and what he was going to become hurts as a basketball fan. And I'm not even a Bulls fan. I just love basketball. And every time I watch this guy, I'm amazed at the ability and the agility and the speed at which he played the game of basketball, the ferocity that he attacked the rim with. I just feel like we got cheated, dog. What a LeBron versus Derrick Rose series would have looked like. LeBron versus LeBron and the Heatables or whatever, the Heatles or whatever they were called against Derrick Rose. I mean, come on, man. We got layers and layers upon basketball that we could talk about. It's almost close to like talking about Lenny and Derrick Lewis. Lewis losing to the Lakers in 6. Like, things happen. They inevitable. So that's all I got.
You brung up a name, and it's funny you brung up that name, and that name is Benji Wilson.
Benji.
And the best player that plays at Simeon has to wear 25, and Derrick Rose wore 25 at Simeon. He wore 25 at Memphis. He wore 25 in New York to honor Benji, because that's a Chicago legend. And we robbery, boy. You hit the nail on the head with that. And I just wish that we could have got more prime Derrick Rose than what we did. Because people still post the highlights of D Rose during that his rookie year and his MVP run. And man, I knew for a fact we were going to be world champions again with that kid. And yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it. So a couple of comments real quick. J Dub checking in. What's happening, J Dub? Good morning to you.
Okay.
He said if Derrick Rose never got injured, he was on his way to becoming second best player in Chicago Bulls history, in my opinion.
Like that.
And he said, I'm sure everyone knows who's number one, and that's definitely saying something. I mean, I got it that you got Scottie Pippen number one, J Dub. I got you. I understand that. No. But yeah, I agree. And last night was beautiful, man. It's been in the works for quite some time, and it was very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. So where you want to go next, gents? Midnight Rider, you want to take that reminder, or you want to go ahead and
know what the reminder is? So you gotta remind me what the reminder is
about Aaliyah Chavez.
Oh, my girl. Yes, it's the young lady from Oklahoma, right? Scored 16 points in the fourth quarter. Overtime. I'm sorry. Yeah, I watched a lot of basketball, and I actually had to go back and watch the overtime. This young lady put on a show. I don't know if the world is ready for her or not. South Carolina doesn't have a South Carolina problem, but in the SEC, they got a Texas and an Oklahoma problem. And this young lady, Aaliyah Chavez, has put in some work. And people, I saw one of the guys in one of my groups try to talk about Dawn Staley's coaching ability in this situation, and where Gino wouldn't have lost to Oklahoma. Nah, this young lady just had a great night and a great moment. And it's not about the coaching, it's not about the people. It's really sometimes, you guys work with it every day when you do podcasts with me. When you work with greatness, you got to understand that greatness is going to be great.
Well, thank you for acknowledging me, Midnight Rider. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't have a nickname, and mine is. But we can go about that different ways.
Son, you know better than that. I'm a man of many.
We good. So what we're gonna do is operate, as professionals, and yeah, I just want to recognize her because that was a great performance. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'll let you guys take on this. Thanks for the reminder, KG, because I couldn't remember what the reminder was about, but I knew I wanted to say something about this.
Yeah, no, it was phenomenal. I think she had 8 points leading up to that, if I recall. 24 for the game. She averages 19 a game, so she's the leader of this squad. It's a freshman, a very solid freshman. And like you said, they got a lot of ball players down there in South Carolina, and they got one hell of a coach in Staley. So anybody shooting on Dawn Staley about this loss, they don't know ball. They don't know ball. Because there's times when, just like the video game, man, little shorty was just on fire. And once you get on fire, ain't nothing a coach gonna do. So yeah, great game by the young lady. Great finish to the game, I should say.
I didn't see the game, but I do see here where she does have a 1.5 mil NIL.
Yeah.
And a Nike deal already. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are, I didn't see. I got to go back and look at it, but damn, I mean that's coming in hot as a freshman women's basketball player. Highest reported ever NIL for a female college basketball player. So props to her. I'm going to go back and look at that before the game start this afternoon.
No,
Keith, all you have to do at times when you see the NIL money come in, you got to remember the quotes from the great poet laureate named Deion Sanders. Must be the money.
mhm. And you know, Oklahoma, they're familiar with giving women big NIL. They gave that young lady in the softball pitcher, Kennedy.
Yep.
Kennedy. They gave her big money to come
Was that
over.
Oklahoma or was that Texas Tech?
Ooh, Texas Tech took her from Oklahoma. I think you're right.
Okay.
I think you're right. But that's just showing where women's NIL is starting to blow up. And yeah, they're not getting the 6, 8, 9, 10 million that the men are getting, but they're getting millions, and millions means good to me.
10 millions. I'm sorry. My bad.
So yeah, you're right. I do believe Texas A&M took Kennedy from Oklahoma.
Go ahead, KG. I'm sorry, man.
It's all good. J Dub jumping back to Derrick Rose. He said Scotty was great for Chicago. Doesn't change my opinion though. Derrick Rose like that before he was injured.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Switching gears, gentlemen. Mike McCarthy lands in Pittsburgh.
Where's Timothy Watkins right now when you need him?
I don't know if I've seen this coming because I did not. Now I'm looking at Mike McCarthy's coaching record. He's became a head coach in 2006. So from 2006 to 2018, he coached in Green Bay. He had 3 losing seasons in Green Bay, won a championship. Then he goes on to Dallas. First season in Dallas, 6-10. Then he goes 12-5, 3 years in a row. Then 7-10 and 24, and gets fired. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he only has one playoff win in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
One playoff win in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to bring if you have you claim you don't want, and I'm asking this question and I'll shut up. You claim you don't want Mike McCarthy because he's middle of the road mediocre. Because he gets you to the playoffs, but he can't win a game. But you hire a coach that can get you to the playoffs, but does not win games. What?
What do you mean?
You mean Mike Tomlin? You fired Mike Tomlin?
That they said that about Mike Tomlin, but didn't you just hire the same version of Mike Tomlin?
No.
But speak on it, Jack. Go ahead. You go first. Speak on it.
You telling me? All right. Let's see if I'm straight. McCarthy, he coached in Green Bay too, correct?
Yes.
He been in the playoffs in Green Bay too, correct?
Yes.
So you're just judging him off his little stint in Dallas?
No,
I'm not talking to you, sir. KG,
No, I'm not judging him off the stint in Dallas. But after winning that Super Bowl, Green Bay never reached the heights that they could have reached. Again, they never reached the Super Bowl again. They got close. They lost to the Falcons in the NFC Championship game. They lost to the Cardinals in the divisional, the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game, the 49ers in the NFC Championship game, the 49ers in the divisional, the Giants in the divisional. They lost to Arizona in the wild card, the Giants in the NFC Championship game. But you don't bring a guy in to get you to championship games. This is not Washington. You bring a guy in to win championships.
I think you're taking a crap on McCarthy is what you're doing, and I don't think he's that type of coach. I don't think Tomlin should have been let go. So
now that we can agree on, I agree with you there.
I disagree with you guys there because I think Tomlin stepped away.
Left on his own. Yeah, Tomlin left on his own.
I know he did. I just don't think it was time for him to leave. I'm not saying he got fired. I don't think it was time for him to leave. Let me rephrase that. McCarthy, I think, is a perfect fit here. I see a lot of people in the social media and on our 24/7 page, terrible fit. I think McCarthy fits good there. I like him there. He knows how to play cold weather football from his stint in Green Bay, as I said, and he's won. I mean, but all you said was his stint in Dallas, KG. That's all you said. You said he only won one playoff game in Dallas.
Well, that wasn't a shot at him. That was more of a shot at Dallas. But
All right, then.
no.
We better now.
No, but
I like
McCarthy,
McCarthy in Pittsburgh.
you gentlemen take it away.
I mean, let's start with this. I mean, who in the hell gets, I don't like any of these teams, but who gets 3 swings at it as a head coach in the NFL with 3 flagship quotations, air quotes here, 3 flagship franchises in Green Bay, Dallas, and Pittsburgh. I mean, who does he have, under his thumb?
Yep.
I mean, that's crazy. Now, look, for me, this doesn't feel right. I'm not saying, Jack, some of your points are valid. This doesn't feel right. It feels like almost like a homer pick. I know he's a PA guy. I thought he got pushed out of Dallas. Obviously, Jerry's Jerry, but I didn't see much innovation there. I didn't see any, new plays, or I didn't see innovative offense is what he's supposed to bring to the table. I mean, he's an older coach. So, I mean, I don't think this will end up working out. I mean, I think he'll be fine. It's, they don't have a crazy media, expectations are high there, but I think with the media and stuff, he'll be fine. I know he had some problems in Dallas with the media down there. So I don't know. I give this thing a 5 out of 10. I don't trust it. It just doesn't feel right to me. Ryder?
So last night I talked to Timothy Watkins, and I think he might have said 3 words that I couldn't bleep out if we had to put him on the show today. He wasn't the happiest person in the world, and for that I got the greatest joy, because I love when he's miserable, just as a sports fan, not as a person, of course. I love when my friends are miserable. He's a Celtics fan also, so I love when we beat the Celtics, as a Lakers fan. But
19.
This McCarthy thing is like, it makes sense and it doesn't make sense, because actually all they did is went out and found them a bleached version of Mike Tomlin.
The white Mike Tomlin. Amen.
Lady of Men, won Super Bowl championship, had plenty of opportunities, wins a lot of ball games, and that's all it is. To me, to be honest with you, this might be the first time in Pittsburgh history where this coach isn't a lifetime coach. I think he's only on a 5-year bid, and it's because Pittsburgh didn't like the kids that they saw. Because I personally, and I think I said this on our show time and time again, that I thought whoever the young up-and-coming coach was going to get this job. And obviously in Pittsburgh's mind, they didn't see that person walk in their door. They didn't have a young Don Shula walk through their door. They didn't have a young Vince Lombardi walk through their door. They didn't have a Joe Jackson Gibbs come in the door and blow their mind. They didn't have a Sean McVay come in. What they had was guys that they felt were okay. And with that being in mind, they decided to go the road traveled by a man that's walked in the same footsteps as the man they just lost. And they'll take a couple years with him until they can find the of their coaching church. So there you go. Go ahead, KG.
I love how you threw in Don Shula, who took over the Colts in Baltimore at 33.
Very young. Mm-hmm.
I love how you threw in Sean McVay and a young Vince Lombardi, hell, a young Tom Landry. These guys were up and coming coordinators. Same thing with McVay and Kyle Shanahan. These guys were up and coming, and I feel like I was surprised, just like everybody else. I'm like, why McCarthy? And for you to say that this won't be a lifetime thing, of course. But I don't see McCarthy making it 14 years, in Pittsburgh, because what Noel went 23, 69 and 92. Cowell went 14. I think Tomlin went 14. If I'm not mistaken. Tomlin may have went 16. I can't remember how long time, but I don't see it happening like that for McCarthy because they're pretty much in win now. And, reports are saying, oh, with McCarthy coming, Aaron Rodgers is going to decide his future. Aaron Rodgers got to go out the pasture. He like it's a glue truck waiting on you, buddy. You cannot win with the 43-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. You're going to have to pick one of these quarterbacks coming out this year, or you're going to have to find you somebody young on a quarterback carousel that you can mold. But McCarthy got a job ahead of him. And I don't even think the Steelers give him 5 years. And you know how I feel about the Steelers owners and the organization. It's such a classy organization. I don't think they give him 5 years. If he doesn't win within the first 3, he's gone. And I kind of sort of want to put Blue Magic guarantee on it, but I think I'll leave it alone. But I think 3 years is his max. He doesn't win.
You scared?
Yeah, I'm a little scared. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, thanks for admitting it.
J-Dub said, I was really surprised the Steelers would hire McCarthy. He's an older coach, so his career in Pittsburgh definitely not going to be as long as most of their other coaches, and they've only had a few. That's true.
That's a point. That's a good point.
Maddie said, my son's a Steeler fan and hates it. I'm sure most Steeler fans do.
Yeah. I got to reach out to my Steeler fans.
Responds to Maddie and said, can't blame him. Can't say I blame him. And what's crazy is you got young guys out there like Byron Leftwich is still sitting out there. I would have expected Pittsburgh to bring him in for an interview.
To do what?
Huh?
What's he doing?
I ain't hear what you said.
You said you expected Pittsburgh to interview Byron Leftwich, and I'm just trying to figure out what he's interviewing for.
What?
Head coach.
OC?
Why wouldn't he interview for a head coach?
We talking about Byron Leftwich, right? The guy that Marshall carried down the field on a fourth quarter drive, and was a coach in Tampa Bay. And you do understand he's blacklisted, right? He's in that little box where you put Russ Grimm, head coaching future, and Byron Leftwich, head coaching futures in that same little box, and is Mike Lowry's mommy's titties, they in there too, and you throw that in the middle of the ocean, you know what I'm saying? So only Jacques Cousteau can find them.
Houston.
That's the place where it's going. That's where they are.
But so why is that the case? Not to change the subject. Why is that the case? Because he went from being boy genius, winning the Super Bowl, being one of the hottest coordinators, it's not his time yet. It's not the same thing they did with Bieniemy, but we found out the truth about Bieniemy. But it's not his time yet to. Nobody's calling, and now he's not even an offensive coordinator. Oh, only reason why he was that good was because he had Tom Brady. He was good when he didn't have Tom Brady. So why is he? What happened that he's blacklisted? What did I miss? Please inform me.
He danced with the devil in the pale moonlight and lost. He challenged Trevor Baalke, and he didn't have the grounds to challenge Baalke because he made it him or me. And I don't know if you understand the reference, but I'll go back and make it ground for you to understand. There's a song written by one of the greatest poet laureates in the world called Prince. He says the beautiful ones. And at the end of the song, he asks you, do you want him or do you want me? And in Byron Leftwich's situation, he asks the Jaguars, do you want Baalke or do you want me? Because I want you. And unfortunately, he lost in that situation. Now, a year later, Cohen comes in and he wins that battle. And for him making that statement and being bold in that moment, unfortunately, sometimes when you are bold, you get left out in the cold, and that's what happens with him. He's out there just dangling. Something wrong is happening, and that's what he is. You know, he's just a mystery.
Well, I mean, he's at Colorado now as assistant coach, but he should be in the NFL.
And the thing about that is like that's even a wing and a prayer because Colorado has to do some big things this year for him to get back on the spectrum of being a coach of the future.
Look, guys, what shouldn't Flores have been the coach of Pittsburgh? I mean, didn't that make just too much damn sense?
Yo, I'm sorry, Keith, the correspondent. I'm 10 toes down and 10 fingers up on what you just said.
I mean, come on. I mean, just hard nose, no nonsense. I mean, it just
blitzes from everywhere. It's everything that you are and everything you want to be. But for some reason, well, we know what the reason is. They're not going to cross the line because they're the Roonies. The Roonies won't cross the line.
Come on.
And the line is the fact that
he must have thrown his face in the interview. I mean, that's the only way.
No, he didn't throw his face in the interview.
Only way.
He's suing the league because of that situation in Miami. And that's why he won't get a job right now.
That's unfortunate, man. That sucks.
So that's why we get these, lesser known, underappreciated, and younger guys getting jobs because, yeah.
Hey, and let's
this cycle sucks, to be honest with you, because we got a lot of coaches that aren't good at coaching, getting either getting jobs or, I mean, I'm sorry, I keep seeing
there's 5 left. There's 5 openings.
But I see guys like Bobby Slowick getting second jobs or third jobs, and Bobby Slowick sucked at his first 2 jobs. I got Zach Robinson getting a job as the OC, and I forgot where he got the OC job at, but he gets an OC job, and it's like, dude, everywhere I've listened on the radio, you sucked at every place you've been. Like, these guys just get to fail, and then go somewhere else and fail again.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's borderline preposterous what we see.
It's ludicrous.
But the NFL coaching pool is so incestuous that it doesn't make sense. And I'll leave it at that.
I heard this name earlier, so I want to mention this really quick. The honey badger of the coaching game is Eric Bieniemy. Okay, so he is back as the OC in Kansas City, which I find pretty phenomenal. I mean, you could have thought his reputation here was about as in the dirt as you can be. He went to the college ranks for 2 years. What was it, UCLA, right? Was that where he went? With Chip Kelly? And then Chicago, and then back to Kansas City with Andy Reid. So I mean, he ain't going away. Good for him.
No, he's like, no, I'm not gonna make that reference. Go ahead, KG. Go ahead, KG.
J-Dub said they must be thinking there could be something because McCarthy and Rodgers won a Super Bowl together. Yeah, we're talking 15 years ago, 16 years ago.
I don't think Rodgers is going to be their quarterback, though, J-Dub. KG.
I don't think so either.
Right. So, J-Dub, I think Rodgers is done. I mean,
it
wouldn't surprise me if he would surprise me now. But I think A-Rod is done in Pittsburgh.
And Matty hoping for Flores in Vegas. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I could see that.
You need somebody stern in Vegas, but you got to be able to recreate the magic that is the Raider mystique.
It can happen.
And then the good thing could be that if Flores ends up in Vegas, even though Flores rocks a baldy, his barber might go there, and then he could hook up, the owner with a nice little shape up and make things right. And like instead of that little bowl cut.
And Maddie, while I got you here, I can tell you this. I did this for Meatloaf. I started playing the Autumn Wind right before bedtime. Try that with Teddy. Try to play the Autumn Wind and see if it works, man. When you play the Autumn Wind, they be great.
No. There's a thing going on, and I want Maddie to know that I see what's happening. Because the moment I mentioned that Teddy was rocking the Touchdown Jesus pose, they've hindered him from being able to pose as Touchdown Jesus. I'm upset. I know Jack Carr is upset. I know for sure that the big guy KG upset about this. But y'all can't hate on what happens naturally. Because I don't know what the correspondent feels on this. That's the only reason I didn't bring him into this.
No, I don't need to be in on this.
Yeah. Maddie and his family have helped Touchdown Baby Jesus, aka Maddie's grandson, imposes where he can't do the Touchdown Jesus, and I'm just upset. I can't do this. I found it appalling that they would even stoop to this level, hinder his Touchdown Jesusness. Let him be free. That's all I'm saying.
J Dub said he agreed Rodgers is done, and Maddie said he already has. Good. Autumn Wind with kids right before bed. John Facenda, sleep through the night, baby. And J Dub said just trying to figure out why the Steelers will hire McCarthy. That's totally out of line for them. It is.
Yeah.
I think that's the only surprise. Is
no, Maddie. It's gotta happen naturally. Don't force this. You know what I'm saying? Because if you let it be, it's gonna be, and it's already built in his chemistry that he's a Touchdown Jesus baby. But I know you guys are haters. That's all. That's all that Ohio State in your family. I got it.
All right, gents. We got games starting at 3:00. So you got Broncos hosting the Patriots. The Patriots on the road. They said if the Patriots would have beaten the Raiders week 1 and everything else would have went the same, this game would have been in New England under possibly 10.5 inches of snow. But instead, it's in Denver, the Mile High City. Patriots 3.5-point favorites, over under 42.5. We'll go Jack, correspondent, Midnight Rider. I'll finish it up. Gentleman Jack, take it away.
I tell you, KG, it's still going to be cold enough in Denver. The elevation is going to be crazy on some of these cats. These cats coming from the East Coast. But Denver ain't got no quarterback. I didn't even practice or learn this backup quarterback's name because it don't matter. If he ends up pulling some rabbit out of his hat and having this sensational 400-yard day, four touchdowns, Denver Bronco victory, I will eat crow. I will. I'll put hot sauce on it, A1 sauce. I'll eat the shit out of that crow. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Bo Nix and the crew. Bo Nix. I think Drake May and the crew is going to come in there, and we can get Midnight Rider and KG's favorite wide receiver, Stephon Diggs. I got him balling today. I think Stephon's going to get you for 75 and a touchdown today. That's over his average. I think he only averages about 55 yards a game. But I think, like I said last week, Diggs is sold with this New England atmosphere. The glow is back, and Vrabel brought it back. It ain't been that long since Belichick and Brady won. So it's pretty cool to see New England bounce back and have an opportunity to be in the Super Bowl this quick after a rebuild. And I give all that credit to Coach Vrabel and the Crafts for putting the right people in the right places. Drake May should be able to handle that Denver defense. I don't think he's going to be able to put up a lot of points, but I don't think the Denver offense is going to be able to put up a lot of points either. So I got the Patriots outscoring the Broncos in this game 24-10, and I'll take the under.
So I'm gonna talk out both sides of my mouth here just a little bit, but I think Peyton's gonna have Jarrett Stidham a little more prepared than we think. You know, I mean, he's been in the league. He was drafted in the Haskins year, I think.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So it's been a minute. I think he'll be ready to play. The moment won't be too big for him. I think, you know, Sean Payton, maybe a la Super Bowl 44 knows he's going to have to do something off script here to keep this game close enough. Guys, that pass rush in Denver is elite. Okay, elite. And what's my man Drake May done the last two games? Put the ball on the ground 3 times. So that's a concern for me. But as from a gambling perspective, I'm going to try to thread the needle here. I think New England wins, but they don't cover. Okay? New England ends up winning this game. They don't cover, right? So let's call it 24-21. And we hit the over. Okay?
24-21.
Yep. 24-21 New England.
You know what?
We got an over. We
interrupt you, man.
Yeah.
I'm just glad, as a person on the show, that you can actually do math. Unlike these Bladenburg boys, because they can't do
that. Ain't much better.
Fairmont Heights ain't very far from Bladensburg, by the way.
Hey, it don't matter, Keith.
About 4.5 miles.
Keep it real, Keith. Math is math, baby. Numbers is numbers. That's all I'm saying.
There we go. So
you're taking Denver in the over.
Midnight Rider, it's on you.
Oh, damn.
No, you're taking New England in the over, right, Keith?
What did you take, Jack?
New England and under.
You know what? Let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna be the man to be in the place to be. I'm gonna believe in Sean Payton. Give me the Broncos to win this ball game, and we're gonna take the under because I think you got to get dirty. We gotta live in the dark places to make this thing happen, and we get to the point of what is going to be the AFC team versus the NFC team that is the Super Bowl. So yeah, let's give me the Broncos. If you guys know any of my friends, what is it? My nephew Aaron, and is one other person that's a Broncos fan. Don't let them know that I said this out loud in this space of having conversations. But yeah, give me the Broncos to win this ball game. Go ahead, KG.
You monster.
There you go.
There you go. Oh.
Well, if I had to pick, we know that the Broncos don't have a quarterback. I don't know Jarrett Stidham. I don't know him either. But depending on how the field conditions are, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to run the ball. You're going to have to play defense. This is going to be a defensive battle if Denver has anything to do with it, which means they're going to have to play great defense to limit Drake May, who is an MVP candidate. But I will say this. Whoever wins this game is just going to be the sacrificial lamb for the NFC. That's it and that's all.
Mm.
Because when we get to that game, I'll explain why. But I'm going to go ahead and trust my heart. And, you know, I'm going to do like SWV says. I'm going to use my heart, not my eyes.
Mm.
Give me the Patriots in this one. But it's going to be close. Patriots win this. Because I just got a funny feeling that it's some chicanery going on. But the Patriots win this one. They don't cover though.
There's a heart. There's a heart in the house tonight. And you want to just stand up.
Stand up.
That's right. Okay.
And let me know that you understand.
There you go. Okay. That's
Matty
a me
Ice
you
and,
that's a me you joke.
Matty Ice said, key is, can Denver run the ball? I agree, Matty. Stedham doesn't have to throw for 400, 200, no turnovers, and they win. If May plays like he did last week, Denver wins. Yep, I agree. And he said Denver defensive line should get lots of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy that's going to be important today is I think his name is Will Campbell, the kid they drafted out of LSU as their left tackle. He's come under some heavy scrutiny, because he doesn't look like he doesn't fit the build of a left tackle, and they're trying to make him a left tackle. He doesn't look like Tunsil. He doesn't look like Jordan Malava, whatever his name is. And I think that's the same thing that we could say for a couple other players, but he doesn't fit the build. And I think that's going to be the problem. That's going to be where this is where Denver wins this ball, or could win this ball game, is because Campbell doesn't fit the mold. And he doesn't he's not there. So that could be the one weakness that the Broncos expose. So let's go from there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to track back, but
it's all good. J Dub said no QB. In Denver, Drake May has the Patriots balling. No QB in Denver. Drake May has the Patriots ball, and Pats will win and cover. I just don't have him covering. J Dub said Denver's defense is no slouch. Should be a great game.
Yep.
I hope it is. Because next up, I think this is the game that everybody wants to see. This is the Rams visiting the Seahawks. We have an NFC West showdown. And you got the Rams. The Seahawks 2.5-point favorites. Over under is 45.5. So I guess I had to throw it to the correspondent.
Yeah, guys, this is going to be a great game. Looking forward to this game a whole lot. You know, at the end of the day, to keep this somewhat quick, at the end of the day, I'm going with the probable Hall of Fame quarterback and the probable Hall of Fame head coach in the Rams here. You know, I love Kenny Walker over there in Seattle. Midnight Rider, ride with me here. But Zach
Charbonnet
is out with his ACL injury. He's not playing this week, obviously, and probably first part of next year. You know, Sam Darnold has the oblique injury. I mean, obviously he played well enough. He played good last week, so that's probably not an issue. I heard he only got half the first team reps. I don't know if that's, that's posturing here, or gamesmanship by the Seahawks or not. So yeah, I mean, Nakua's the best player in football right now. Get in the red zone. You've got Adams right there at your disposal. So yeah, I like the Rams to win this game in a really, really tight game. I think I'll take the under 20-17. 20-17 LA Rams. McVay goes to another Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Jack.
Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, Keith, I like what you're cooking, but I have really enjoyed watching the Seattle defense play this year. I mean, you look at it, you got the top two defenses in the league in the championship games in Denver and Seattle, and New England's defense ain't that bad either. So, I think Stafford, the 2025-2026 MVP. Is that announced today or this week sometime? It's usually announced before the Super Bowl. Am I correct, KG?
No, that happens the week before the Super Bowl. That they announced
so the gap week.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I look for Stafford and I look for Devontae Adams to have a big game. Expect him to get a touchdown today. Um, I just think the Rams are going to have more offense than the Seattle defense can handle today. I know they have split, I believe, on the season series. So I take the Rams on the road to beat the Hawks. And what do we got as a line here, fellas? It's covered up on my screen.
It shouldn't
45
be.
and a half. Yeah, we're gonna go
Minus
Rams and
2.5
I
and
see it now,
45 and a
partner.
half is the over under.
Rams and the over for me. I will take the LA Rams and they will score combined more than 46 points. So Rams in the over. Keith, could you please remind me what you said again, sir?
I've got the Rams in the under, 20 to
Got you. Thank
17.
you. Thank you. Rob?
I'm a little concerned because I don't know what Keith had going on in his background, but somewhere in that, all I saw was boxes of baby oil and Diddy inside of them. So I don't know what we had happening there. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, Keith. What you doing, partner? And he went back to it.
I love you guys, man. But honestly, I think today I'm gonna die on the cross of my beliefs. If you've been a fan of this show and you watched this show, there's one outside of B. John Robinson. There's one other running back. Actually, no, there's another outside of B. John Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs. There's one other running back that I believed in, and it's Kyron Williams. And I've said Kyron Williams' name too many times on this show and on the places where I podcast and I do podcast things. And I feel like he is the key to life. And if you are a music person, yeah, we talking about Stevie Wonder, key of life. If you don't get it, don't worry about it. But that pastime paradise is going to be happening right now in this moment. And this is the guy that is going to tell you as the world, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Yeah, I will do it. Because Kyron Williams getting 100 yards, Kyron Williams getting a touchdown is the same place where if you don't believe in love and you don't believe in things that's going to happen, you're going to believe in 8 times 8 times 8 is 64. And you don't appreciate the world as you see it right now. So I got Kyron Williams, the Rams. I got them winning this ball game and give me the over. Stevie Wonder just gave it to me. He gave me sight. Like Stevie Wonder made me see what I just made this prediction to be. Go ahead, KG.
Now I'm gonna take it a little different because even though your Stevie Wonder plays in my mind on the key of life, and I got braids under my mental do-rag, I can see there, even when my vision's impaired, just knowing that I can go from switching to spare on the highway of life. This game is sharp in my sights. Oh, I am not a fan of USC quarterbacks, but Sam Darnold is changing my mind. He has balled out this year, 14-3 record again this year. The last 2 seasons have been the best seasons of his career. Okay, so maybe he wasn't a bust. Maybe it's just where he was at. He completed 67% of his passes this year, career high, 4,048 yards, 25 touchdowns over 14 interceptions this year, a 99.1 rating. Then on the other hand, you got Matthew Stafford. And I agree when Jack said, you're probably your MVP. And we've been saying that for a couple of weeks because, you know, we got a little pissed off that he wasn't in the graphic. This game right here, this is going to be quite possibly your game of the year. But as much as I love Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold's redemption got derailed last year. It won't get derailed this year.
Not his redemption.
Yeah, his redemption.
And
I think, to be quite honest,
say it again. You're gonna say Sam Darnold's redemption.
Sam Darnold's redemption. That's this game is called. This game is gonna be called Sam Darnold's Redemption Part 2. And the final part will be in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl, because that's what Sam Darnold will be.
KG, grab my coattail and follow me. Follow me, because we about to make this happen. So you gonna tell me over here on this Sunday morning that when we ask for benediction and you gotta die on the cross of your beliefs, you say that Sam Darnold is the man and the person that you believe, because you gotta believe in something, and you gotta believe in some things. And Sam Darnold takes place of the place of your beliefs. Is that what you want to be? Is that where you want to be?
I'm going to believe that Sam Darnold is going to lead the Seahawks back to the Super Bowl.
So over here in the First Baptist Church of the Sideline Junkies, I see you, Jack. Just give us a second.
You too.
This First Baptist Church of the Sideline Junkies, Sunday morning, praise and worship team coming out and singing in all their glory. What they're going to sing is Sam Darnold is going to lead us to the promised land. They're going to take us to another place. They're going to take us to another land.
Yeah, it just ain't Tennessee. Where's the Super Bowl at this year? That's where the land is. Because think about this. Sam Darnold has played his behind off the whole year.
Not mad at you.
And I'm not taking anything away from Matthew Stafford, because he's played exceptional. Now, he had 1 or 2 games where he only threw for like 230, 250. You know, it was kind of, 2-3 week games. But the dude got it in. This is going to be a quarterback battle. This right here. Let me put it in the terms, old school terms. This is Dan Marino versus John Elway, or Warren Moon versus Dan Marino, where you got prolific passers that's going to get it in today. The Seahawks win this game, but it's going to come down to a field goal at the end of regulation. Sam Darnold is going to put his big boy pants on. He's going to lead them down and get them in the field goal range. You're going to see everybody hold their hands and do that little lean to the side to see if it go through. And all you're going to hear is the Seahawks are going back to the Super Bowl. That's all you're going to hear. I promise. This is a game you don't want to miss.
Jack Carr, go ahead. I saw you.
I just think we got to make an over-under for next week's show. How many times Midnight Rider going to be on the cross for his beliefs? Over-under 4?
I understand what you're saying. And you got to realize that I don't want to cross bits, because there's a bit where Sarah has her hates and Scooter has his Hartford Whaler mentions. So I don't want to dabble my toe in the waters of that field.
Okay.
So that's the only reason I wouldn't do that, is because I feel like I'm impeding on everybody else's territory.
Can I summarize something real quick?
Go ahead.
I just heard Sam Darnold's name in the same sentence as Elway, Marino, and Moon. So I find that pretty damn interesting. So my man better take a step today, because he's going don't belong in that sentence just yet. So he's got some work. He's got some work to do.
Agree.
Ooh. Do you know who sings that song? I got work to do.
Oh,
It depends on if you want the original or you want the remake.
KG.
of course, KG knows the original.
This is not me and you. We just shooting this to the correspondent. Nope, don't look at your computer. You know, I got work to do. And
Aaliyah.
just say no. It's okay.
Aaliyah.
No, I don't know. No,
He's looking it up. He's looking it up.
Is it Aaliyah?
I'm not looking it up. My hands are up. Oh,
Okay.
Who is it?
KG.
Who's looking it up?
KG. It's on you.
Oh, I mean, if you want the original, that's the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you want the remake, it's Vanessa Williams.
Was it?
And she did that. That was like late 80s, early 90s when she did I Got Work to Do.
Yep.
I didn't listen to Vanessa Williams' lyrics. I was looking at other things.
I was too busy looking at her. I wasn't
Right.
listening to her.
And she couldn't sing worth shit.
I ain't mad at either one of y'all for that one.
She couldn't sing,
I ain't worried about her singing.
man.
It's like the lady in Boomerang after they talk about the belt. She said, "You ain't murdered me for my cooking." Hey,
Facts.
I'm all for that. I don't want to murder nobody for their cooking. I'm okay with everything else. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
Maddie
KG.
said
Yeah,
the winner of this one.
I did. You know, hey.
Maddie said the winner of this one wins the Super Bowl. If Donald doesn't, Seattle wins. I think everybody's on the same page.
Yep.
Maddie said he won a Sam Darnold, Jarrett Stidham Super Bowl. And you know what? Speaking of which, people are talking about the worst quarterback to win a Super Bowl, and everybody keeps saying Trent Dilfer, but I'm like, Trent Dilfer is the reason why they went on that run. Stop it. Please stop.
Steve, what's his name? Jim McMahon. All the quarterbacks that played on defense strong teams usually suck.
KG, help me out. Is that I think that's CC Peniston.
What are you talking about now?
No, that's Shanice.
That's Sean. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, I'm sorry. Random. Yeah.
J Dub said, can the Rams keep that Seattle defense away from Matt Stafford? I think that's where the game will be won or lost. You got to respect Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and Kyron Williams.
Oh,
absolutely right.
Hey, KG, I think you know when we say it. Puka Nacua.
What a wonderful phrase.
Devon, I don't think Seattle scores 20 points.
So what you think is going to be a defensive thing?
Like I said, I think it's going to be about 24-10, LA.
There's a problem fee, philosophy.
I don't see it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But like I say, shit can happen. I don't know everything. That's my opinion.
Maddie says you can still out the bit. Our bits, your bits.
That's what I thought. The network bit.
Oh, I love it.
And Lee said, Sam Darnold's story is cute, but cute don't get you to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's a cute story. I think this is the story that
don't like Sam Darnold.
Now, granted, I didn't like Sam Darnold. I don't like USC quarterbacks. The greatest USC quarterback in my lifetime is Rodney Peete.
Jesus
That says a lot.
Here it goes. We about to get Rodney Peete. Good God.
Rodney Peete sucked.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead, say it, KG. I'm sorry. I killed the.
I'm just saying.
Rodney Peete was his wife.
He said when he was a young warthog.
Okay.
That's what Maddie said. All right. We coming down to it. Let's hit it, gents. What you eating today?
All right, so I'll go first because I know I got I don't know how many pounds of ground beef I have, but I have ground beef and I'm making chili. I got the onions, peppers, that whole setup, and yeah. So I know for a fact that I'm making chili at some point today. Correspondent, since you're the only one on the screen, I'm gonna kick it over to you.
So I'm gonna make my pick quick, and then I'm gonna get on to something really, really quick. I want to talk about and give you guys a little bit of a correspondence corner. What's that?
You didn't make your pick
For the Seattle game?
Yeah.
No, y'all bumped him right out of that jump.
Damn it, KG's an asshole. I'm sorry.
I picked her. I went. I went first.
Okay.
Oh. My bad, Banana.
No, I already went. So yeah, I'm gonna make some chicken sandwiches for this afternoon before the game. But anyway,
What kind of chicken sandwiches?
Yeah, we got it.
Got specify.
Yeah.
Chicken
I'm gonna take
fried.
Yeah. I'm gonna take some chicken patties out of the Tyson bag, and I'm gonna put them in the oven. And when they come out, I'm gonna dress them up a little bit. I'm gonna have the potato rolls heated up a little bit.
Potato rolls.
Something.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I know I'm interrupting you, but you're talking to my fat guy. So potato rolls, chicken sandwiches, Tyson's chicken. All right.
And fried.
What kind of cheese are we using?
And I got some deli style American cheese. I'm gonna put on there.
Deli style.
Not out the package joint. I got the real joint. And then I'm just gonna top it off. I'm gonna top it off with some RBCs and fries that I got sitting up there waiting on me. So
yo, Keith, I'm gonna let you know right now. You my best
friend.
He does. I love this. Yo, I just picked up a bag of Arby's fries.
I love them. I love them.
Last week.
You did.
Not because it was the first time, but it was like, yo, I know what these are. And yeah, I've been Arby friesing all week. And yeah, dog. I rock with you, dog. Arby fries, chicken sandwiches. You got the middle of the day. I don't care what these other two dudes say. They can have like prime rib. It don't matter. You with the Arby fries and the chicken sandwiches win the day. Go ahead, Jack. Go with your meal.
Well, I tell you, our food selection stock up for this snow weekend. We had a little mix of everything because, like I say, if electricity goes out, I can't cook squat in the house. We got electric range, electric everything else. So I pulled the charcoal grill and the gas grill up underneath the porch so we could grill if the electricity goes out. But so far, the plan is we having chili. Mama gonna throw the beans on in a little while, and she's gonna have chili and cornbread. My wife makes a really nice chili. Not so spicy. Certain people might need more hot sauce in it than others, but yeah, chili and cornbread. And I'm gonna throw that cornbread right in the bottom of the bowl, and then ladle a couple scoops of chili on it. And then probably tomorrow we'll probably have chili over some noodles. You know, we do the leftovers like that. Go ahead and throw up some spaghetti noodles or some elbow noodles, and pour chili over top of that joker. So yeah, look like we're gonna have a chili weekend.
KG.
Chili Sunday.
Let me preface this by saying we cooked yesterday. Well, my wife cooked yesterday. We had spaghetti yesterday. Today we're gonna have what we found out a long time ago called the grizzly. It's pulled pork, pulled chicken, pulled beef, topped with coleslaw, and the coleslaw is homemade on potato buns and barbecue sauce. So that's gonna be my cold weather thing sometime today, probably during the game. So yeah, if I eat that during the early game, I should wake up about time the late game come on.
So KG, I'm gonna let you know right now. If you hear a Honda Civic sliding through the parking lot, hopefully here you live. I might y'all be there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be there for real, dog. Yo, you know what? tell Sparkle we got beef. Because she couldn't do that last week. Well, actually, no, she couldn't because I was in a Crown World coma last week. So never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay, G. Your wife has several nicknames with us. It's Sparkle, and then I call her Wifey or Lovey, and it's Lisa, correct?
Yes.
So right now, I just want to offer Miss Lisa a live apology on the air. Apparently, I had upset her last week or the week before, and in no ways I meant to hurt her feelings in any way. I was basically bragging that my daughter knows how to make bread now. That's all I was doing, and I just want to do this now in front of everybody. I tried to speak to her the day of the incident, and it just didn't work out. So if you can hear me, Miss Lisa, Miss Lovey, Miss Wifey, I meant no harm. I apologize if your feelings was hurt from something I said. Thank you.
She said accepted, Jack.
All right now.
Oh, and
She
let
said
her
thank
know
you.
she's still not off the hook. I still want my birthday bread. I just know that my love
She said she waiting on you to. She waiting on you to tell her when you want it.
my love for my inebriation, and alcohol consumption has a way with my times, so it's okay. We good.
Maddie said, could we also track how often Midnight Rider has peppers and onions and what you eating?
He
Hey.
has slowed that down though, hasn't he,
He
KC?
did.
It used to be an everyday
No, everything's
thing.
peppers and onions.
Everything. But then again, I was chicken parm for a minute there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
it was chicken parm and peppers and onions. Yes.
Yeah. I ain't had chicken parm in a long time.
That's how we know we are doing this show way too many times, or a lot of times, because now everybody knows our things.
I like it.
Now, I'm going to throw this over to the correspondent because I know you had something. So,
yeah, I just wanted to give you guys just a quick correspondence corner, if you will. Just some of the stuff on the fringe that I'm looking at on the golf side. Welcome to the show, 18-year-old Blades Brown. I don't know if you guys know, but Friday, my man went out there at the American Express and shot a 60.
Yes.
6 fucking
Whoa.
0.
Whoa.
60. Okay.
16 years old too?
18 years old. 18 years old. Just recently turned pro. The final round of the Amex is today. He is he's 22 under. Right there tied with Siwoo Kim, and lurking is Scotty Scheffler at 21 under. So
And he's leading?
he's tied for the lead, going into the last day.
I might watch
So it's
golf today.
pretty incredible. TGL's Monday, guys. We got Boston Common playing the Bay. So Boston Common is Roy McIlroy, Thor Bornson, Keegan Bradley versus Shane Lowry, Minwoo Lee, and Wyndham Clark. So looking forward to that Monday. We are 21 days away, officially 3 weeks away from Daytona.
Yep.
And we are 74 days away from tradition like no other, the 2026 Masters Tournament. So that's it for me. I'm wrapped up.
My chair. I got a Masters blanket
All
right there.
Since you wrapped it up this way, let me be me. I'm gonna live in this personality that is the epitome. I love the fact that we talked about Daytona, and for me this year, I'm gonna give my guy. I think I'm gonna go Denny Hamlin off the break. If he's riding in the 11 this year, I got Denny Hamlin winning Daytona this year.
Oh, it would be a beautiful thing. So do I. I mean, he's my favorite driver.
Is that right?
The perfect storm for everything he's gone through. So I want Denny Hamlin in that regard. TGL. I got to give you all of the praise and appreciation from you even watching because you didn't even give love to this, and I'm gonna be a hater for a moment, but the albatross that happened a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Really?
That was one of the dopest moments. Even though it's not like real golf, but it's real golf.
Yep.
The albatross that happened. The other thing is, between the three guys on the screen, and you, I'm gonna say something. They call. I mean, the nickname today is called the epitome, but I'm also the Midnight Rider. I'm also a guy that believes in telling people what they are and who they are. And at some point, Keith Bartholomew Hodges, aka the correspondent, you gotta give these people what they want, and what they want is a show where you show your talents and you give them your gift. I see you with Jack, and you do the interview show, and I know what you got and what you do. I see you with us, but I think we holding you back. So at this point, and from here on forward, I want you to know that we need you to operate in your space. We need you to be great. We need you to be, whether it's correspondent corner, the correspondent, whatever you want to call it. Be you.
Run with it.
Because I'll, you know me. I'm a podcast host, so I will be on your podcast if you need me. I'll be your sideline junkie. I'll be your assistant. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it do what it do, dog. But be you.
Thank you, Mr. Tirico. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he admitted he's a podcast host. I love it. I love it.
No, I mean, I sent Boss Man a text. I think it was earlier this week, just kind of giving an update on some of the stuff I got going on. So we've talked.
I know your schedule's crazy, so I know we might have to tape it or whatever. But
it's probably gonna have to lean that way, where Wednesdays and Sundays are like my two best days, and just tape it and then launch it maybe. So anyway, that's possible. I appreciate you saying that. These are the things, we could talk to other things, but I'm on the fringe,
so now you're dropping golf terms.
Yeah.
Doing the fringe. Okay. All right.
So anyway, I eat the crust.
No. So we really need is a day where the junkies go to Top Golf, and like, I know you hooked up KG.
Yours coming. I got some of your clubs. I don't have them all yet, but you'll have them soon.
We want the world to know about that. Let's make things happen, baby.
You ain't getting no extra long clubs for KG, did you?
What's that?
You found some extra long clubs for KG?
Extra long. They're 1 degree upright. So
look at you boys. Well, we gotta wait. We gotta wait on this field trip, man, because I took a spill a couple of days ago. I got cracked ribs. Old man fell down. My light flashed before my eyes. It was scary. But now that the big guy's back on screen, let me give you my NASCAR chat. And I'm going to start with Boogity. Who's your driver? Who's your driver, KG? You got a driver?
KG?
Is that mute?
Well, everybody always knows. I mean, we talked about this. It was Dale Sr. for me for the longest.
Okay.
And then it became Dale Jr. Now, as of now, I'm just kind of roll with whoever right now. I mean, if you rolling with Joe Gibbs, I'm rolling with you. You rolling with what's it? Jumpman 23. I'm rolling with you because I mean those are two of my favorite owners. But I think I'm more of an owner's kid now.
Okay.
Because it's all about wall trip racing and things like that. So I'm like, all right, it's just pretty much whoever catches my eye now.
Yeah, I know enough about NASCAR to probably get in trouble if people say I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm not saying I know NASCAR. I don't. I've been to 3 races in my life, and it's a good time. Uh, but just my first race, you don't stand up and say, and get excited when they wreck. You definitely don't do that. They was gonna beat my ass. Uh, I was a Richard Petty guy as a kid. I had all the little Richard Petty cars in my shit, you know. And then I think I did go to senior after that. And then I went to that cat that was in the Crown Royal car because Crown Royal used to be my flavor.
There you
And
go, Jack. Yeah, baby.
everybody was buying me the Crown Royal NASCAR shirts and shit. And I'm like, I don't even follow NASCAR, but thank you. Um, so yeah, I don't even really have a driver right now. 2026. Who's Jack's driver? I don't know. I don't. I just know drive fast, turn left. Drive fast, turn left.
I
That's
think
all.
I think I think you the kid that you would like is the kid. I think his name is last name is Dylan, and you can correct me, Keith, if I'm wrong,
I don't
but I
know.
think he drives the 3 car. Um,
That's 3 cars back in
I think the 3 car is
rotation.
by
Oh, I thought they would have retired that car.
no Keith.
Oh, I do
Correct.
gotta.
Yeah,
Keith.
I think his name's Austin Dillon, and he
Yep. There you
drives the
go.
3. It's a different sponsor, but
I do
I mean
got a rare diecast. This here's apparently rare. Somebody told me the orange car. He only drove it once. I think they
Yep.
said.
okay.
So yeah. So Jack, I think you would love the 3 car Austin Dillon.
Huh.
For me, I don't. If we're doing NASCAR drivers, it would depend on the race for me, because I like certain people at certain tracks.
Really? I've never
Yeah,
heard that.
yeah. Trust me, Jack.
And I like Tony Stewart too back
dude,
when. I
there's
say
Tony
war
Stewart
Tony
is one of
Stewart.
my guy, is another one of my guys because he was Joe Gibbs' guy.
Mhm.
But Jack, I got a lot of NASCAR knowledge that you don't know about.
Do
I
you?
keep telling people, yo, I love me some Budweiser, I love me some left turns, and I love me some white women. So we good.
But just explain this to me. And
Well, you'll find plenty of them at the NASCAR race. That's for sure.
I'm not, I'm not being racist in any way, but isn't NASCAR not really a black folk sport?
Not in
Can't you get us out of here
the
before I get in
South, you-
trouble?
Or do I sound bad saying that? I'm not trying to be nasty, but
I mean, there are a lot of black folks, especially in the South, that love racing, that love
yeah,
American muscle, love American muscle,
less
mechanics, guys that turn wrenches, guys that love to go fast. So when you go to Richmond, for example, they come up from the Carolinas and they hit those NASCAR races hard.
But the other part too is there's a lot of us that like to gamble, and I honestly will tell you right now, shout outs to my boy Wayne Vickers. I didn't get into NASCAR until he put me in our NASCAR league at Enterprise. Matty Ice Scooter will know the name that I mentioned, and that's
about that.
NASCAR. And ever since, I just been a fan, and I follow. I love the left turns, but yeah, it's not been a thing for me lately because I haven't concentrated on as much as I used to. But yeah, now that we got correspondent here, and he's gonna make this a thing, like, and Keith, I'm gonna put it this way: the one time the Sideline Junkies, Brian and KG brought up NASCAR, I predicted that Denny Hamlin was gonna win a race. He won the race, and then they never talked about NASCAR ever again. Ever again. They just like, all right, we good.
They didn't give you any shine that you got it right. Everybody just
moved
on.
They didn't act like it existed.
They don't sound.
It doesn't approach me that you'd be one to let them get away with that, though. Sounds like you did until now.
I let it happen because I knew, like, haters are going to hate.
Right.
It's okay when you hate, because when you are
I'll tell you,
things can't change. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about in NASCAR too much, but
right.
it's fun to go watch. And them cars come rolling by. Oh, that's hype.
Oh, and before we get out of here, KG, I know you gotta talk, but our kid, Maddie Chaplin, is out there doing big things on the racing circuit. So if you haven't followed him on our page on In the Passenger Seat, give him some love and give him some shine because he does his thing too. Go ahead, KG. Close us up.
No, let me follow that up, KG. I'm sorry. Look at the eyes roll. Look at the eye roll. Matty Chapin is doing some incredible things. His dad, Phil, sent me a little care package. I'm going to reveal it on In the Passenger Seat soon. Oh, he's doing big things, man. Thanks for bringing that up, Midnight Rider. We need to show the love for Matthew. KG,
Well,
it's
I mean,
all you.
I'm sorry, I do dope shit. So what are you talking about?
Maddie said, quick plug again for Drive Time February 2nd for the Olympic hockey. It's going to be a great show. Get everyone ready for the best hockey tournament since 2012. And he said Netflix is doing a documentary coming out at the end of the month on A Miracle on Ice. Looks to be very well done. You know, if you followed us, you know that's Maddie's thing right there. Is the Miracle on Ice.
And hockey.
And, you know, Maddie can talk. I think if Maddie did a show, he can do a show for 6 hours talking about it. The movie, the event, everything. He could do a show for 6 hours. But now if I ask him, come on, let's watch Mighty Ducks, he don't want to talk to me for that. So Josh from Highly Opinionated said this show and cast is truly amazing. Jack is amazing. KG going to teach you something. Midnight Rider, true definition of a role model. My favorite guy, my favorite sideline junkie, the correspondent. Great show, fellas. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, Lord. Damn, Josh,
Yeah,
I thought I was
right now. If the correspondent doesn't end up on an episode of Highly Opinionated, then the world doesn't exist.
You gotta go with Josh.
The world isn't round, it's flat. That's how much I believe in the correspondent being on Highly Opinionated.
Breaking news, I'll be on there this week. You know that.
Awesome.
Dude, you
Looking
weren't
forward
supposed to see that.
What's that?
I know what you know. We good.
And Maddie said
I'm ready.
nobody
I'm
puts the
excited to talk to
correspondent
the
in the corner.
Nah,
You're damn right.
nobody.
Now, I've been waiting to get to this one. Maddie said when Jack said he fell, why did Eddie Murphy aunt falling down the stairs pop in my mind? Lord, Jesus.
Lord, that shit was wasn't funny.
The fat bitch funny that fell down my damn steps again.
That shit hurts, boy. Shit hurts.
I hate y'all, man. Y'all stupid.
We stupid.
Hey, blame Maddie for that one. Oh man. He said Scooter's breaking down changes in NASCAR tomorrow on Drive Time. Speaking of which, Drive Time is prime time tomorrow, right?
I think they're doing 8 because they're doing hockey. I mean, the hockey breakdown.
Okay.
But we gotta make sure that the coach knows that he can't go over. He got a hard out at 8 tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk post show a little bit about this, please, guys, because I got some plans I was trying to put into play. So let's talk post show, please.
And J Dub said we're all Americans. Yes, we are. And one thing we love, good food, especially here at the Sideline Junkies. Good food, a good betting line, and great sports. Now look, I'm not successful with the betting part.
Neither are we.
It's
no, Maddie said tomorrow's 5. He said tomorrow's at 5.
Oh, tomorrow's at 5. I heard it was at 8.
Yeah, he's going at 5 tomorrow.
Hey, I don't want none of y'all this week trying to climb no damn skyscrapers or anything. So just get that shit out your mind right now.
Yeah, I seen everything but the finish. Did he climb that needle too?
Yes, all the way to the top and stood on the top.
I seen him when he had to climb around the lip of that, but then the girl
that thing couldn't have been 36 inches. The top,
I did not see.
The top was domed, and it couldn't have been more than 36 inches in circumference. And he stood on the top, and it was windy as hell.
Oh, windy!
Wow,
that dude's batshit crazy.
Batshit crazy. He did it.
No ropes. Yeah.
Nothing. Zero.
No.
For the correspondent, the gentleman Jack, the Midnight Rider down there. I'm the big guy KG. Thank you for joining us and getting your week started off right.
Whoa.
Oh Lord. Whoa, Nelly.
What did you call me?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
For the
please.
correspondent,
Wow.
the gentleman Jack, and the epitome.
Thank you.
The epitome of an
The big
armpit.
guy KG. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the snow. Stay safe and stay warm. We out of here.